How's it going? My name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to the golf club. We got a great day, nice weather, so let's do some golfing. All right, the first hole is upon us here. Let's do this. Hello there, and welcome to this par 4 first hole. Let's get some fresh air, okay? It's looking good. I'd say it looks like around 145 yards from the pin. Heading for the green here. Okay, you're on the green with a whole lot of work to do. All right, about a 3-footer here. Nice putt. We're in the hole. Good stuff. Starting off at 1 over par. All right, let's let her rip. I think this is going to need to bite. Four feet to the hole. You can do this. That'll work for par. Okay, so that'll keep you at 1 over for the round. Third hole coming up. Take your best shot. Okay, we got a 40-footer here, so just take a breath and see what you can do. Three feet to the hole here. Good putt. Well done. And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round. Par 4 here. Let's have a nice, clean drive. Nice. Should be in the fairway. And you have about 180 yards or somewhere thereabouts. Wow, it's going to have to bite. All right, 12-footer here. Oh, so close. All right, nice little 2-foot putt. All right, let's check the scorecard here. 2 over for the round. Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here. Nice, should be in the fairway. Okay, so we're right around 180 yards out. This one's a beauty. And we're putting from about just missed the birdie. So close. Maybe a par here, though, huh? All right, let me dig out the scorecard here. And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round. Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here. Looking good. 31 feet to the hole. Let's do this. Nice putt. You're in there. Okay, so that'll keep you at 2 over for the round. All right, you're going to put this in the fairway. And this one appears to be heading for the rough. It's an ugly lie, but you're close to the green. Okay, this one to save par. Four feet to the hole. You can do this. And there's your bogey. Sitting at 3 over for the round here. This is the 8th hole. Let's see what you can do. I think you're heading into the cabbage on this one. Pretty deep stuff here. Give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction. Looks like a 24-footer from here. All right, a little 6-foot putt here. Duck. 4 feet. Let's do this. All right, there's your bogey. Good putt there. Okay, 4 over for the round. Okay, par 5 here. It's looking good. Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer. Gah. All right, nice little 2-foot putt. And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
Hey, I know I got some folks watching, and that's fine because I'm always streaming. I need to take 5, get some fresh coffee here. I tried to stay up till midnight to crack this open, but I ran out of gas at 10, so I got like 3 hours sleep and just checking it out. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. If anybody's watching, I appreciate it. Alright folks, I'm back. If you hung around to keep watching, I appreciate it, or if you're catching us later on my YouTube, that's great. Alright, some things I gotta work out here. So before I go on, I thought I set this, I just haven't figured out all the buttons yet. So I'm just gonna jump in here, see, stats, records, handicap. Let's go over to the settings. Cameras, let's see here, first thing. I got the Scout set to zoom to green. In the old game I would do that when I was streaming a course and wanted to get that high overhead of the whole course. That was as much for presentation of play as it was for doing it. I would usually only zoom to the green when John would come on and tell me the wind was up or something like that. So I see what I gotta do here. Okay. Alright, the Scout needs to be on. Alright, but I'll set it to the green. Okay. So there's one thing. These other cameras here. Now this putting camera angle, you can also toggle. Alright, I don't know. Because the gridless isn't going to work for me unless I can go around the green and look at it from the other side and try to pick out the slopes and which way the ball is going to go. So I'm going to have to muck around with that a bit. As you can see, I'm playing in offline mode. When I booted it up, I wanted to go in and see about downloading my courses from the last game, and I got the the blue screen CE error failure. And then when I went to play online, it lost the connection to the server. But I assume that everybody and his brother who pre-ordered this game stayed up to play this early. So I'm not surprised that failure one bit, and I'm sure that'll get better, or maybe they got to do a patch to their servers or something. So anyway, I might have to go back into my old game there to see how I had this, toggle between camera angles. Yeah, I got to figure out how to walk around the green, and when I'm around the green, for a chip or something like that, you should be able to do that. Approach camera I have on. In the old game, if that would work if you were within 45 yards. So there's some things I got to figure out. And as I guessed correctly, when they were doing the Twitch live streams, they were playing on a PC with Xbox One controllers, and I somehow knew that the image quality, graphics and stuff was not going to be as good here on the standard consoles. I got a standard PS4, and so I'm not surprised by the fact that the trees in the distance look a little wonky. So anyway, some of this stuff I'll just have to figure out.
10th hole coming up here. Let's see.
Yeah, see out in the distance there, those trees don't look quite right, and I expected that. I'm not sure I can make it any better, graphics wise. It's not a PC where you can adjust frame rate and stuff like that. I know PC guys on the old game could, with high-end gaming PCs and stuff, could really fine-tune some of the stuff and improve the visual performance. Alright, first of all, I used to use, kind of look for what was obvious with your foot lie. I think that's useful to include. The other thing is, if you go to the overhead, that's where you get the wind direction. And though I have the velocity number off, well, first of all, in my headphones, I'm hearing wind. And in that little circle there where the wind is there, the thing is about half full with the white. So I think that's an indication of the wind, speed or velocity, or effect. So I think that's a step in the right direction. Alright, so anyway, we got a short par 4 here, 375 yards. I'm going to see about taking a driver at this. And the only other thing is getting used to that. And I'm glad that seems to be a constant, the swing tempo thing. I think that's going to make a lot of people honest. Take it over, just over the right side of that tree here and see how we do. So I've kind of been playing that way all along too, modulating shot power without using the lofter, de-lofter, without using that thing there on the right. I got to the point there where I could hit a 120-yard pitching wedge, just about 90% just by 91 or something like that, and take a 120-yard pitching wedge, hit it about 108 or so like that, and that was kind of like having an in-between club here. So anyway, let's see what we can do.
Something sounded off there.
Yeah, well, that's not unusual.
I think it might have hit a tree there.
Yeah, you think?
Okay, you're kind of in some deep stuff.
It moved me. Zone. I was a lot closer to that tree, but that's okay. Alright, so we're 120, 130. Yeah, I don't know about that setting yet there, but, it depends on designers, if they're going to put some legitimate yard markers out there, which are usually on real courses set either to the front of the green or to the center of the green. The scorecard on a course usually tells you where the yard markers are, but that's okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of liking that, and I think for tournaments and stuff, we're going to leave that on. And yeah, some of my personal settings, the way I like to play an aids off, I'm going to have to see what's available when you're actually setting tournaments, competitions, and stuff like that. I'll play normally as what's allowed in a tournament. Let's see here. All right, 120-yard club's only going to go about 100. All right, so we got to take that. 130, take about 26 off that, so about 104. Yeah. All right, we're in kind of some heavy rough here. More club you take, the less you're going to get out of it. So, all right, let's see what we can do with this. That's 5 inches down. And I think this thing fades a little bit too quick. I mean, when I do my live streams, I think it's going to be nice to take a lot of that HUD stuff off the screen, make it look a little bit more of a natural presentation. I don't know if it's going to help me play, but certainly clean it up for streaming and stuff, or if I do some Share Factory stuff. So, all right, I always put the flag in just as a reference. It says we're 16 feet 5 inches down. I'm not quite sure the green speed here. That early on, before I started the round, it gave information. Like this is a soft, fast green, I think. All right, now what we got to figure out, though, if I move the D-pad or the stick, it moves the aimer. It doesn't let me get to the other view of the other side of the hole, or revolve around and try to pick up these slopes. However, the overhead does seem to, I don't know, give you some. This is going to be a left to righter as it comes down the hill. I think. Okay, hit that way too hard. Okay. The very first thing
Okay,
when
11 footer here. This is definitely
when I
makeable.
booted up the game, it said to move the marker, you know, and I never did that in the other game. I always tried to modulate it by the length of the putt. Yeah, but it's the same old thing. You know, if you get the moving tree shadows on there, it just, I don't know, it makes it hard. If the greens are in shadow as it is, it's hard enough to pick up
All
the
right, let's see how
breaks
this
on the
adds up.
slope. But you know, okay,
5 over for the round.
that's okay.
Par 3 coming up. Let's go for that pin.
The whole point of the way I've been playing this game for the last 3 years is to be playing as an amateur and, you know, shutting off the green grid, shutting off the wind, zoom to landing. I mean, that's been the whole point all along. All right, so I'm gonna have to. All right, wind seems to be blowing pretty good. Yeah, that thing is half full. Now the wind says it's straight ahead behind me, but is that how do I correlate that to the overhead view? I mean, is the wind truly straight ahead? Yeah, no, it looks straight, you know, straight from my back there, but quickly changes. Okay, so I got to play a little chicken with this wind, is what I got to do. All right, the tee box is level. Um, that's going to be valuable. I've noticed a lot of designers tend to not level their tee boxes sometimes, or they neglect to, or they change some you know, land sculpting or something like that, and fail to re-level the greens. I've seen it, so I think this is an appropriate improvement.
This one's looking dialed in.
Okay. Well, if I wanted to make a mistake, I wanted it to
Okay, a
be the middle of the
23 footer
green.
from
All
here.
right. All right, another 5 inches down here, so maybe I can do better this time. All right, so far all I can get that. I haven't figured out how to get the other camera view yet. All right, let's see if we can get the putt speed right. I'm not so much worried about getting in the hole. Just want to hit it. It's 5 inches down, so that's on a fast green. That's like an extra 5 feet of roll. So I kind of visualize the spot about 5 feet in front of the hole and try to get it to that spot. And if it's a fast, like a 187 green, I only want to hit it about 40% of the distance from the ball to that spot, not to the hole. Okay, not bad.
Oh, I thought that was going to
Okay.
drop.
Gotta learn. I've noticed that with the chipping too. The animation on the backstroke on the chipping is far more exaggerated than it was on the old game. So there's going to be a new learning process there to relearn my chips.
Solid par, well done.
But we'd take a par anytime. Par is
And that'll
good.
keep you at 5 over for the round.
That's fine. Okay, shows you the, okay. It's all kind of cool. Alright, we shall advance.
All right, let's pop this in the fairway.
Looks like a nasty hole with a right to left downslope in the fairway. Again, the wind. Yeah, that flag's blowing pretty good. I can hear the flapping, I can hear the wind, so that's probably like a 12-mile-an-hour wind. I don't know what the min and max is going to be on the wind, so you know, but it's guesstimation anyway. You know, you listen to the wind, you look at the flag, see if it's, you know, blowing straight out, is it flapping? It's not an easy thing. I'll probably want to turn the shot
Pretty
feedback
deep rough here.
back on
Not
so I
going to
know what happened.
sugarcoat it.
Well, thanks, John. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to sugarcoat anything for me. Oh, does it give you the line? Oh, okay, it gives you the... Yeah, God forbid John sugarcoats anything, huh? Yeah, of course I hit the tree. I'm not even worried about that now. I'll worry about that when I get the cameras all figured out. Yeah, you're never going to get backspin out of the rough. Okay. Greens are supposed to be on the soft
Okay, let's see
side,
if you can
but
save par here.
yeah. Yeah, unless I can like walk around the green, look at the flag from the other side, sometimes look at it from the side. The grid off isn't going to work very well. Okay, I'm starting to get the feel anyway. Wonder what that little
Oh, that
mark
was
is
going
there by the hole.
fantastic.
Is that
Super putt.
uh,
Just didn't drop.
is that the pock mark in the green when it landed?
Okay, let's see what the scorecard says. sitting at 6 over for the round.
That's okay. I'll take that for the first time I ever played the new game.
Don't be superstitious. It's just hole number 13. This is just a number.
Yeah, look out in the distance there. Look at those star-shaped trees from above there. They're just not. They don't resolve out really nice. I don't know if there's anything in the graphical settings I can change on that. The old game was no better, and I didn't expect anything better from this game either. I really, really didn't.
This one's looking good.
I was never using the draw fade thing in the thing. I always, tried to stay within it. I could
We're
do draws and
about
fades just with the stick.
210 yards out, I'd say, from here.
That should still work out. Yeah, okay, that's right to left.
This one might be in the rough.
Yeah. I probably didn't hit that straight. I thought I had everything set up right for the wind and the lie, but yeah, the way those chip backswing animations were there, they're using a longer. Yeah, it's going to be a learning process. Yeah. The
Okay, we're putting
formula
from
for
around 15 feet
lie
out.
penalty, from a bad lie and the lie range from the rough there, they might have changed that up, so that's liable to be a learning process too. And some of the green surfaces in the
4 feet to the
designer,
hole. You can do this.
you can tell more on the slope on some of the surface types than others. So that really hasn't changed.
Well, I'm glad you sunk that
No, it
one.
fell
Let's
in
go
instead of fell out.
7 over for the round.
It's okay. I'm not worried about the score.
14th hole coming up.
I always change over to the putter and move it around until the flag on on that indicator until it plants. I'm gonna have to turn that feedback thing back on so I know just what I did wrong.
To save par.
There's more checkup too on that lob wedge chip. There's a bit of checkup uh, on that wasn't in the last game. Let's see. Okay. You can switch it over to a regular club. Okay. But it turns on the beads from close up. Okay. All right. Well, I'm of a mixed emotions about that.
Nice putt. We're in there. And that'll keep you at 7 over for the round.
That's okay.
15th hole coming up.
Lucky number 15. It's just a number. Yeah, these fairways are sloped quite a bit on this course. I just had to pick one. Yeah, all right. Looks like the driver landing is pretty wide. Yeah, okay. I tell you too, when I was loading up my profile there, with the shirts and the pants and the hats and the sunglasses, very reminiscent of Tiger Woods. When you gotta, spend something to upgrade or you gotta grind the hell out of. I don't know if I'm totally impressed by all of that.
I think you're heading into the cabbage on this one.
That's all right. Safely back in the fairway.
Okay, about 215 from the pin here. Heading for the green here. for the bird.
I thought there was a practice swing mode here or something. Ah, okay. Okay, you just got to press down on the stick. Okay. I get it. You know, I hated swinging. This is what we used to do in Tiger Woods too. Swing the putter around and to see what was going on. I hated doing that. You know, I'd rather be able to. I didn't check the foot line. All right. I'll take it. I'll
Ouch.
take that. That's
Almost
all right.
got that birdie. Oh, maybe
That's
next
all
time.
right. John,
Solid
relax.
par. Well done. Okay, so that'll keep you at 7 over for the round.
That's okay. Par is good. Maybe later on, when
Okay,
everybody
it's time
goes
to
to work,
send this
you
ball
can
on
get
its
on the
way.
servers. Say I expected that. You know, everybody and his brother that pre-ordered this thing stayed up late or something there to, you know, pop this thing open. But that's okay. It'll get better.
Good stuff. All right, 145 yards out.
All right on the distance anyway.
All right, 34 feet to the hole.
Okay.
For God,
That's okay. That's okay.
that was going to be excellent.
That's okay. Not bad for grid off, huh?
Nice, that'll work for
No
par.
problemo.
And that'll keep you at 7 over for the round.
It's okay. Bogey, a bogey, a bogey, a bogey, a bogey, a bogey. Well, no doubles. Okay, I'll play bogey golf. When I was able to play the real game there, I would have been happy with this any time. I would have taken money from my friends and they would have had to buy me Cokes and beers after the round. That's all good.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Haven't even noticed the water features yet there, if it's moving or not. It hasn't really been obvious. There's that one little waterfall early on. I know a lot of guys are going to do reduxes on their existing courses from the old game to put the moving water features in. You see the TV towers are out there now. So there's some cool things. But, you know, when the original golf club came out, they were saying, yeah, it's going to be like playing around with your friends. Okay, so now we got crowds and TV towers, and you're going to have to use in-game money to buy upgraded you know, clothing and sunglasses and nonsense. So this is starting to smell like Tiger Woods, which I'm not sure is a good thing. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Ah, crap. Duck hooked that
This
one.
could be in the rough.
Oh, you think, John? Captain Obvious over here. Yeah, we got to work on that. Yeah, yeah, okay. Discretion being the better part of valor. Let's get it out into the fairway here. I don't like having to hold down the L2 to make these adjustments so much. But, you know, in a couple of weeks, it'll all be routine.
Back on the fairway now. Good stuff. All
Yes,
right,
dear.
and we are about 160 yards or so from the pin.
Nothing I have to get used to is, you know,
This
figuring
could
the
be
wind
dirty.
effect. Yeah, see, I took that a lot, I don't know. Could have done better there, I guess. Ah, there's some bullshit. I'm not sure what happened there. I know it's not by the hole, though.
Looks like a 24-footer from here.
Yeah, an uphill both ways.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary. Oh.
Oy.
All right, a little 6-foot putt here. Oh my goodness, that was so close. And let's see how that adds up. 11 over for the round.
I tried to match the yellow and the Argyle socks to the shirt, but that didn't quite work out. More fine tuning is necessary if you're worried about such things. Alright, there's an 8 on a par 4. Alright, on the stroke end, alright, that's the number 2 difficulty on the hole, but it didn't play with a handicap. Okay. Well, it's the second hardest hole on the course. I guess I could be forgiven.
Hole number 18.
The ubiquitous Hogan Bridge. But at least it can be scaled a little bit and a little more stuff there. Okay, you got your concession tents. This isn't the fanciest course on the planet. I know some guys that are going to really do some great work. Should be alright if I can just hit this puppy straight. Not terrible, I guess. Found a fairway anyway. So. Light green good, dark green bad.
Looking at a 210 or so yard shot here.
Yeah, I was mucking around with the club selection too, and I was hoping for a better selection. Gives you some hybrids. I was hoping for a 5 hybrid and an extra scoring wedge, and get rid of the 4 iron and the 6 iron, but it doesn't. So far, it doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility.
Looks like you're gonna hit some sand here.
Okay, a little bit anyway. I'm going to be able to chip it out of here, but that's not how I did it. Alright, we got a 30-yard carry sandwich. Decent lie. Backspin out of the bunker? Okay. Some new tricks to get used to. Yeah, that's almost I'm gonna have to
10
get
footer
used to that
hitters.
checkup with the chipper too, without relying too much on the lofter. Okay, now I figured it out. Okay. Now I got it.
And there's
Okay.
your bogey. Good putt.
That's all right. Okay. All right, I'm there.
And it's 12 over par for you today.
Woohoo! Hey,
All
I'm
right,
an
thank you
amateur
very much for the
golfer.
round, my
Yes,
friend. We'll see you
that's
next
always
time.
what it was supposed to be. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off on this for a bit, take a break, make another pot of coffee, and have a smoke, and figure some stuff out. And I'll be back doing more live streams today. If you're looking for me on YouTube, just search frankjfNC, like no charge. That's my YouTube channel. Um, Love to get views. I don't care if you subscribe or not, but I do the golf streams every day, and later on I'll be doing some MLB 17 or something like that. So that's usually my daily routine. So, okay, that's it for the stream. Thanks for watching or tuning in.